Hello, this is a sequencer that I've written in Python, which runs on multiple platforms. I'm sure it runs on Mac and Windows. So as you can see, there's multiple parameters you can choose. You can choose of course, your MIDI device that's needed to trigger your keyboard or whatever MIDI gear you have you want to sample. You can choose the channel. You can choose the note length, the pause between the notes, the range between the notes, so it's sequencing all the notes between these ranges. And here you can check, here, add multiple velocities, so you can, yeah, some things modulated in the Rampler or whatever you have. This automatically, you can automatically check multiple velocities, so you have multiple fields of the sound. This is an old lock. I'm not sure if it's working actually, because it's saving the output map, and whenever it would, I've tried to install it. Whenever it fails, you can still recall whatever you sequenced before. So these are the commands. You can see here's sequence 4 standing, but you can add multiple rows, and this is what I start with. It's I actually built this to sample a lot of sounds of the RM1X, and so you can add 4 layers of the RM1X. It's going to sample the whole the whole banks, everything from the RM1X, so you don't have to do anything again. But if you do, so normally you would do this, which is empty. I don't know all the values, but this is the RM1X, 4 rows of the RM1X. So first of all, it's going to set CC 0 to 0, and it's going to run through program changes 0 to 127. This is a queue I've installed as well. I deleted because it's a bit, yeah, I'll have to check it out to make it better, because not every sound is capable of doing this. I've made this because afterwards, when you go sampling, or you want to auto slice this, I wanted to make an app who recognizes a certain rhythm or code or whatever done, triggered with one of the sounds of the instrument you're actually playing. If you have the option to have both channels recording at once, you can maybe trigger something else, but I wouldn't use this because most applications are able to actually detect the pitch and auto sample whatever you have automatically. And I'm working on this right now. So this is the second row. So after this one, it changes to this. So it's running CC0, 63, CC32, 0 to 4 after. And so it's running all the program changes and then switches to the LSB bank, I think. And the MSB bank, it's setting its prior to everything. So you again have the queue, just delete this like this. So you can just delete a row, because I don't need these rows. Let's check out if I... So this is automatically. So you can set your, these are normally the banks, so you have program changes 0 to 127. That's the limit of one bank. And then it's changing inside your MIDI gear to another bank. So you can set this to 1 to 2 or 3 or 4, whatever. You can set this whatever you want. I'm not going to use this right now. I'm not even going to use program change right now. Just because I have a K1000 right here, and it's not capable. So this is a Kurzweil K1000, and this isn't capable to get external signals like choices to get the banks plates that are above 67. So if I can show you this, I'll go down. So you can see here, these are the banks that you're able to trigger automatically externally within the Kurzweil K1000 to 65, and then whenever you go above 65, it's going to another bank, and it's not addressable by external data or signals. So this you have to do manually. So there's a couple of presets, because I think these are user presets as well. There's a couple of presets I like. I'm just going to show you one example, not of something I really like, but something that's just to show you I can trigger these nodes. I'm just going to set, I'm not going to set the velocities, because that's not, I'm just going to set 1. And then I'm just going to run from C2 till C3, because otherwise it's going to take a bit too long. And I'm going to set this on 500 milliseconds, half a second. And this I'm going to set on half a second as well. So I'll push start. So now it's running this preset, all the nodes. So I can auto sample this. I can sample this and then slice this and use this in the sampler. So if you might be interested in this, give me give me a comment or whatever. I'm gonna work this out, so this is actually gonna work much better. I would like to ask something for my work, because I spent some time making this, and it's a very practical thing to use. So very handy if you need some samples and you're using samplers, and you want to make a bank as fast as possible, which is high quality as well, like because you can sample one node or a couple of nodes, but this is actually sampling all the nodes. I have another one which you can check the intervals of certain nodes, but this you can do later on as well. So I thought it was better to sample all the nodes, and then afterwards in a secondary program to actually slice everything and make everything into banks. You can choose the intervals you're going to use if you don't want to use everything. So voilà.